Alright, it is Thursday morning, February the 18th, and we have water busted. Luckily our good friend neighbor here, James, woke us up. Well, didn't really wake us up. We were still up at 12:30 in the morning, and what he saw was water shooting out of here from underneath the brick wall, and then I'm thinking this is the culprit right here, where I originally had this thing hooked up. I was on vacation, came home, and it was already iced on there. I had to get a plier and wrench it off, and I think it was probably a bit too late. Probably got it all frozen up there already. So about 2-3 days later, this is what happened. So basically the pipe probably busted inside, but we don't know yet. But I'm sure it's probably there because the water was coming out through here on the outside, and it was wet everywhere up here inside. So I'm sure it's probably in here somewhere. So I'm gonna have to go inside the garage and about 2 feet up. I'm sure it's about right here where I gotta cut it. So walking in here. So pretty much last night there was water everywhere right here. So and then you can see all the water. When I was opening the garage last night, it was just drenched right here, which water was spouting out of from underneath there all along here. So I'm gonna have to move this car in a second. You see all the water here, and so I'm gonna have to clean all this off, all this junk. Maybe it's a good time to clean right now, and then I'm gonna have to cut this wall wherever I can locate where the water hose was. So I'm guessing around in this area. I'm gonna dissect this and then take a look, and we'll get back. Now we're just remove all this items over here. So fun part first. All right. Bubbled up right here, kind of a little water damage here. So that's what we're gonna have to do it. So basically we're gonna, it ends up being a winter cleaning. So that's all the junk that was just all right there. Can you imagine we packed all that all right here? It's crazy, right? So we decided we're gonna take that off, take out the little tool board, and then we're gonna move it over here and move this shelf, slide over there, because usually my car, when Ilka tried to get in, it would, this would prevent from being open all the way. So we're gonna change that up. Might as well, since we're taking this apart to get into the wall. So Dad's cleaning up the board so we can slide this over there and move all that to the center. So it gives more space over here too. So, all right, here we are. We're knocking this off and trying to do a clean cut. So we're thinking that's the faucet right here. That's a faucet. So we're trying to take that off in a second. We're gonna ignite and then hot pee. So we're trying to cut this off and go from there. No, med tar nära. Där, boom. ระวังไฟกลางมาใส่อยู่บนนี้
ไปแตกอยู่ในท่อ
ว่าแมนตอนนี้นอกห้องตัดอันนี้ออกตัดออกอีกมีดเล็กปูนนี่นะไม่ใช่
คือยังมันต่อสอด
พอออกรถอีกพอมันยังจะใส่ไม้เมื่ออีกบนระวังมันไหม้อยู่บนที่มันคอนคือฝ่ายนี้
มันสาบถึง
ตัดทิ้งเปียกนี่คือเก่า
เรียกว่ามันสาบไปสาบ
มันทราบไปสารหน้าฝ่าย
มันไป
ต่อมาเป็น
ลองจิตทำ
เสือฮะเสือดี
จับภาพเลยเอาบอกเอาหนึ่งทีออกมาแล้วแกะออกมา
We'll say we found one right here. See a little burst right there? And there's one back here. I know it's kind of hard to see right there. See the little burst? Oh man. So now we're trying to take it all the way up to the top to make sure that's not the only place. And then we're going to take this whole pipe off and use a PEX pipe. And then hopefully some Sharkbites, and maybe we can fix that up. Get up all the way to the top there, so we can take the whole panel off. And it looks like this is electrical ground, so we had to unscrew this, take this off, but I thought you would get shocked, but you can touch it. It's the ground, so I don't know. Just so you know, it doesn't shock you. It's just the ground. Looks like it's connected to the pipe here, just to ground it. So we'll just wait for him to cut all that off. Then we're gonna cut this pipe off, and then we're gonna replace this whole thing here, the whole faucet. Just terrible. You can see how it busted a hole there too when I was trying to take it off. So I think this is where it ends at the very highest, because I don't feel it anywhere else. It is frozen. You can see the ice here, but I don't think it's anywhere else. I hope. We'll see. So I'm just gonna cut at the very above the highest part where it's busted using this little copper pipe, and it's also a PEX pipe cutter. So it's pretty cool. So let's see here. This is how you do it. Let's see. Okay, put it in. Okay, twist it tight enough. And just scorch it, I believe. It has this little wheel here. Squeeze it tighter. So let's see here. Where is it at? Right there. Keep getting tighter and tighter. There's gonna be some ice in there. Make it tighter.
คือสองอันอันนี้สองโดนผ่าน
Tighter. So you get it cut in there.
สกัดเลย
So So this is like it's a 1/8 to 7/8 width cutter here. Make it tighter. There you go. So a few manpower. There you go. Oh, geez. Now I gotta go cut down at the bottom. So we're gonna knock off that. Got a little mortar there. Knock that off so we can cut that little piece off and then push out the faucet out toward the outside. But we're gonna knock that off first, and now we're gonna about to cut the pipe. Take some elbow grease here to cut this thing. Alright, we got it now. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all it up. Look at this. That's a big bust. Look at this one too. It's crazy. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, see this won't go through the brick here. So we're gonna cut this, well I gotta see if I can unscrew that part off. But Dad's gonna be on the outside. We'll see here. He's gonna be out here holding it tight so it won't turn. That hang on. Okay. So he's gonna hold it there while I go muscle it in here. So let's see what. All right, here we go. You're using a channel lock, a lot better. See better there. Lock in there. Yeah, let's see. Who needs a plumber when you're just a handyman and you can watch YouTube, right? But this, I didn't learn this from YouTube. I learned from YouTube after the fact that the pot bursted, on how to prevent it from bursting next time, which is keep the water running, or actually what I meant is to take out the water hose. Okay, chop down. Huh? Alright, Falcon. Get a better grip. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Got like. Whew. Such a tight space. Falcon, nhưng mà leo kìa. Sụp mà up. He thought I was done. Not done yet. Okay, chop down. Chop. Falcon there. Yeah. There you go. Okay,ดึงออกเลยถอดออกแห้งเลย He's trying to just wiggle it out. Let's go see him out there. Hey. ฮะได้ปะเอาเข้ามาเบิ่ง You see the numbers. We gotta buy an anti-freeze one. Look at this. Woo! Look at that. Froze up. Well, look like we're gonna need a new one anyway. Look at this part. So I bursted, and this one we had issue with it anyway because it was when it was normal, it would be dripping a lot. So we need to change this whole faucet head anyway. So off we are. About to go to Home Depot, hopefully they have some of these stuff that we need. So this is a PEX pipe. It's a Sharkbite. Looks like it's a 1/2 inch. We're about to measure how long. Looks like it can hold 160 psi. So we're going to use this instead of.
Foam อันนี้มันสีเสร็จเลยจะเก็บ
And we're going to need some spray foam to spray foam it all the way to here. And then we're going to buy more of these little foam thing to insulate the pipe. So. Okay. Alright, off we are to Home Depot. Alright, we're back after a whole hour at, well, almost an hour and a half at Home Depot. Man, there's a lot of people there in the plumbing area. So it's just hard to find the right fitting. So basically, we don't have all, well, I think we got almost everything, but we're not going to connect it yet because we did not have a new foam insulator here. So, and I don't want to take the chance on connecting everything to the outside with the new anti-freeze faucet here. $32, right? Which is not going to be worth it. So I'm not sure exactly how it works yet, but it's going to prevent it from being frozen. So we got that, and then this here to connect the copper pipe that's currently there where we cut it off, right from the copper pipe, and down to the PVC. I'm sorry, from the copper pipe to the PEX pipe down here. But we got a long one. It's the blue one here. So we're gonna put it down, snap it on, connect it to the copper pipe, run all the way down to the bottom where we're gonna hook up to the hose here, right? Just to the hose right here. So we got this part where it is the Sharkbite. So amazing. I know it's expensive, but it works. So when I cut down to the bottom piece, however long that's going to be, looks like a good 6-7 feet, and this was 10 feet, so it was perfect. So, and then this will connect down to the bottom. All right, it'll connect down to the bottom, and then to this piece here, to a 3/4, and then out to the outside. Voila! So that's what we're about to do to put together. So let's check it out.
พอดี
Yep. I'll take the box ready. Okay. That's that. And then we can go down here and cut down to the bottom part here. So it's long. It's gonna need to be about this long, but I'm gonna cut it a bit extra long just in case. Yeah. I don't want to undercut it. I will overcut it for now. So one thing that is on the diagram here, so make sure when you put it in that so it looks like you got to make sure it needs to be angling downward so that it doesn't, so the water doesn't back up. So it's gonna, so when you shut it off, it's gonna be draining toward the end of the faucet here, as you see here in the diagram. So you want to make sure you angle it down. Okay, here we go. Cut it off about this long. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it's a temporary fix until we get all the parts. We got one of these little Sharkbite 1/2 inch It's a 30-inch and with a stop valve. So basically we just want to stop the water so we can actually turn the water on for the house. So we can just plug this in. And it can be temporary. Well, we turn on the water. Everything's running. So right now it's just temporary until all the freeze is over, because I definitely don't want to put the line out there, faucet, and then take another chance of it being frozen out there to in here. So I'm just going to insulate this up, clean up this mess, but we have water for now. And what I'm thinking of doing is, when I put the drywall back in, when we knock this out cleanly, put it all back up, what I'm planning on doing is cutting out a hole right here where it has this little this faucet here. Actually, that doesn't really shut it off, but I still want to have access to that just in case if anything happens. And down here where I can actually shut this off, right? So if I have to, I can access this, shut it off without having to take everything apart again. So I'm probably going to cut a hole and put something like this and have a cover on it so I can access it. So that's kind of my goal. So time to clean up. We fixed it. We can start using water for restroom and most importantly showers. All right. Thank you for watching.